What's up? What's poppin'? MG gang types, but truly welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new here. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and click that bell notifications if you haven't already. In this video, I'll be showing y'all how I created this flower crown here. Y'all, ain't it cute? And this was my first time. I had to. So I made this because y'all, had a maternal shoot, or a baby bump shoot, or whatever you call it, a pregnancy photo shoot or whatever, and I decided to make this to add on to my pictures. So yeah, it's lit. If you want to know how I made it, if you want to see how I made it with every detail and all this stuff, make sure you keep on watching. This is just something that I wanted to share with y'all, just so y'all can kind of see like my creative side, because your girl pretty much can do anything. Virgos all day, like, we're multi-talented, like we can literally do anything. But yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into the video. Go ahead and give this a thumbs up if you already liking how it's looking. Comment down below, show your girl some love, and let's get it. Let's go. Okay, you'll need your flower crowns, your hot glue gun, your hot glue sticks, and your stems. Now for the stems, this is what you'll be using to make the actual garland, like the crown that will be going around your head and where you'll be attaching the flowers to. Now this is all they had at the Dollar Tree. They do have some stuff like wire that you can use, but they didn't have that in mine. And also you will need some scissors. So let's get started. Alright, so first step, we're making our crown. I'm taking 2 of my stems and I am just wrapping them around each other nice and tight so that they won't pretty much separate, and to make them longer. So I've used about 3 pieces and less than half of another piece and connected them all together like so, as you can see. And then off camera, I just took it and I pretty much measured my head off camera. That's what I'm doing here, just in case y'all are wondering. So just so I can make sure that it fit. Alright, so after I do that, I just wrap this around, and what I'll do is pretty much cut that little piece that's sticking out, and that just pretty much completes me measuring my crown. Now this isn't the completed garland, this is just you measuring your crown. So afterwards you are going to unwrap this part to complete the process, and of course moving to the next step, which is making your crown. Alright, so we know how much it takes to make one piece of your crown. So what I'm doing to make this a thicker crown is multiplying that. So I pretty much made 2 extra pieces to that one that you saw me when measuring my crown. Now what I'm gonna do here is pretty much I'm braiding, or some people say plaiting. So I'm plaiting these 3 pieces together to make it pretty much a thicker crown. The thicker your crown is, the thicker the wider the crown is, the more you will be able to attach to it. So the wider it is, the more flowers and leaves and all that stuff you'll be able to put on it, to attach to it. So as you can see here, I'm just braiding it. I was plaiting it like as loose as possible, but it still kind of looks a bit tight, if you ask me. So I was trying to plait it as wide as I could, and this is the end result that I got. Now it kind of made me a little bit nervous, but I kept it positive. Like, this is what it is. This is what we're gonna roll through now. This is what we're gonna go with. But I will say I kind of kept playing with it just to make it more round and bending it and stuff like that. So you might see that in this video as well. Alright, so now we're ready to prep our flowers. Here you will see me just detaching the flowers from the stem, and obviously these are faux flowers, not real ones. So yeah, what I'm doing here is just pretty much pulling them off the stems, and I will do that to every I guess batch or whatever you call it of flowers. And that's stems and all. Stems, well, not stems, they're leaves, the flowers, the leaves, everything. You pretty much just leaving everything naked. You want every single piece, every single flower, petal, leaf counts. The fuller the crown, the better it's going to look. So trust me. And this is pretty much how it should all look at this point. And a quick little detail that I wanted to share with y'all is this back piece here. I'm going to take these off for my own sake when I'm making my crown, because like I said before, most people use like a harder garland or wire when they're creating their crown. Mine is more flat and flexible, so I won't need that. I'm not trying to get poked in my head. So what I do with all the leaves that I had, I just pretty much pop that back piece off, as you can see here, and I did that to every last one of them. Alright, so now we're ready for the fun part. So what I'm doing here is pretty much putting glue on the center of the leaf here, and I'll do that for all of the pieces, even the flowers. I'm gluing them on the center. And for me, I put the leaves on the inside of my crown versus the outside. So here I'm just gluing it on the inside of my crown, and I will do that and just pick each leaf. I would do a light leaf and a green leaf, and then a light leaf, then a green leaf, and I will glue them on to the inside. The other pieces had a darker leaf, so that's why I'm doing it like one by one, just to keep the aesthetics in order and everything like that. But yeah, that's pretty much all I'm doing here. A small detail is, while you are putting the leaves on the crown, make sure like you're like holding down on it. So don't just put the glue on there, then put it on the crown and expect it to have a good grip or a good stick. So I kind of like pressed it on and I held it for a few seconds, pretty much till I kind of felt like that hot glue was like cooling off, and then I would just let go. And this is what it looks like with all of the leaves attached. Well, not all of them. I have plenty of leaves left, but this is just me getting the leaves, getting as much leaves as I can to cover the inside of my crown. Now, touch-ups and all that stuff will be done afterwards, but I just wanted to get across to completing this. Alright, and we're just gonna move on to just continuing to glue all of our flower pieces on. These are some other pieces that I purchased as well, along with those flowers that I pulled off of the stems. So yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward everything so you can see what I do, and I'll just be jumping in and out. But as you can see here, this is what I'm pretty much going to do. For these, I'm just gonna stick them in on the crown and go all the way around. Okay, so one little detail. So here you see me putting the hot glue around this stem that's sticking out. Just want to notify you that at the end, throughout the end of the video, when I am continuing to put these little buds on, I kind of cut those off a little bit shorter, just to make my bottom of my pieces a little bit more flatter. Because here you can't detach them off like I did the leaves. So again, here, that piece that I'm putting hot glue around, I kind of cut it a little bit shorter so that I will be just making that piece flatter and easier to put on. Alright, y'all, so this is the finished look as you saw in the beginning. So y'all see I put some buds inside the flowers as well. I touched up the inside, kind of made the leaves be more intact versus loose than they were in the beginning. Yeah, everything is stuck. It's up and it's stuck and it's attached. Like when you put it on your head, it feels comfortable and all of that good stuff, y'all. Like, I'm so happy because at first I was a little nervous on how this came out, but give it a thumbs up, down. Did I do good? Did I not? I feel like I did pretty good, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace.